let's make him answer for that. Oh, I understand the warning at the beginning. Nick, can you come and join us? That's Nick McAnulty. And he's got with him, I think, Brian, but not the Uncle Brian. Is it Brian Stewart?
Yes.
And one of our cast members, too. Good. We'll introduce them. Welcome back.
Thanks, guys. I guess I'll pass down the line. You guys can say what you've done, and we'll take some questions.
Hey, I'm Farhang. I play Paul in the movie, just with a lot less hair now.
I'm Brian. I had a lot of roles. I was co-producer, co-writer, cinematographer, and the colorist.
Oh, we've got hands up. What a surprise. I saw yours first.
We're all glad that no animals were harmed in the making. Okay, the ending. Did you do that because you could?
No. Well, I guess we could, but the movie, or the script at one point, it kind of had bookends to kind of lead you in and out a little bit. It felt a little nicer, and we were just chatting and decided, what if we cut off the start and go right into sex, and we cut right off at violence, because it's the movie it's Brian's story, and minus two small scenes that are kind of shot from wider. He's in every single scene there, and we try to keep him in as many shots as possible. So we thought, once he's out of the picture, like we don't need to hold your hand and lead you out of it. It's just his story's done, so the whole story's done.
I'll elaborate on that a little bit. I think kind of the thing was it's a cautionary tale. What we didn't want to say was that you live your life like an asshole and a piece of shit, and then one day you decide to be a good person, and you can just turn around and say sorry, but we kind of wanted to go against that. And so the part I want to say is not just speak of your story. It's not always just saying your story.
The most impressive part of your film is that you don't flinch away from that, is that you were not worried to have complicated characters.
Yep.
And you did. I mean, that's an amazing film for that reason. And that ending just makes it all that much more fun and challenging. And I really want to congratulate you guys on doing that. I'm very proud that that's a Canadian film.
Thank you.
It's tough to moving to Canada, so I'm not going to do it. But
Thank you.
Real question. Who did you imagine the future audience would be? And also another question. Do you try to cast younger for Brian than what it seemed like the 25-year-old?
Yeah, no, we our market, we kind of are going in sort of that we are the demographic, the group of filmmakers. So 20 to 30 something people with that can handle something that's a little bit harder hitting there. It's not Marley and me, but yeah. So I guess anybody who's willing to root for, like you're saying, a character that's a bit more complicated, not necessarily a nice guy, less good and evil. And yeah, just the casting of Brian, we had sort of a bunch of people of all walks of life come out for all the characters, and we went with who's the best. You have to use your imagination a little bit. That if he's a little older and a better actor than somebody who looks a little younger but not as strong, then you have to go for performance first, I think.
Yeah, I thought the casting was great, and I thought the whole film was really good, and great to see an ending like that. It's a powerful statement, and not have to wrap it up. It's important with the ending. Curious to know what, clearly it's low budget, what you did manage to get by budget-wise, and how long your shoot was, and what the process was, the timeline from creating the script to being
I'll let Brian answer this.
I think, when was it? It was like in November. We decided we were going to do it. Nick goes, we should make a movie. Yeah, we should make a movie. I think we spent, a few months writing it, and then we didn't want to wait for any funding or anything, so it was just whatever the four of us could pull together. It wasn't very much. And then we've both been out of school for a few years, so we managed to find a bunch of people that owed us favors, and just on our show, sure will, and we motivated crew and cast. We got wants to come out and cook for everybody. We owned a few lights, so we were able to get a good deal from Sim with a camera, EX3, and I think we shot for 11 days. Is it 16 days? Okay, yeah, so we shot for 16 days, and then Nick and I got straight to editing, and I think by the time we finished shooting, it was probably about end of last summer, a solid year. And it's just on our own dime, we could afford to do it.
We also tried to, we knew that we weren't going to be able to pull together a big budget, so we didn't try to fake, your big dolly shots or your explosions and special effects and this and that. That we specifically had a shooting style in mind that we knew isn't going to look the most expensive, but it's, hopefully it complements the piece, and the best that we could pull together. That's what we wanted to present.
Yeah, we rode around our budget pretty much. Right? Try to find something that we don't have a lot of money, so let's try to pick a subject that you can shoot in a lot of close-ups, easy one, impression, and so on and so forth.
Farhang, do you want to say something about that?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You were treated well.
I don't know. Yeah, the food was great. Very gracious, all you guys. I felt like I was somebody, but I'm nobody. So it was awesome.
You're somebody.
Thanks, guys.
Obviously, there was a Halloween ending, and as far as the ending itself is very graphic. Was there any particular something that you went through to find the character's best friend to be the one that, I guess, gives you reason to
Yeah, the friend Tim is, which was actually a very difficult character to cast for. We went through way more than actually Brian to find him. Danny McDonald, he was great. But yeah, it was something where he's almost the tragic character in the movie. Since you spend so much time with Brian, we feel, why would you do that to him? Why did this happen to him? But he's a borderline sociopath character that even if this didn't happen to him and his life continued, would he continue to become a better person? We don't necessarily know, and I honestly don't believe he would. And it felt like he was sort of the person that had paid the most for Brian's ways, and he kept defending him and coming to it. That it was just a snap decision while he's there. That I'm here to save you again, yet you're gonna turn your back on me. It's very thankless.
Nice makeup on that film, I'll tell you. It's where some of the budget went. It was the best black eye I've ever seen. But the film was pretty real in many cases. And interesting that the last commenter said that the ending was so graphic too. There again, you achieved a lot with the shock value of it, but really it's only graphic in our minds. It's really shocking that we don't really see anything. So the same way the animals weren't harmed, and we can see
The last shot.
a lot is accomplished. Yeah.
The last shot was me getting.
Well, that's good. That's the way it should be. Always the producer should take the photo.
Sound like getting blood throwing on the makeup artist throwing blood on us.
And I think your camera work was great. It's very effective and pretty good story. Did we have anybody else?
Was this your theatrical debut, or are you going to another festival?
This is our Canadian premiere here in Vancouver, which has been amazing. We did premiere in New York in August, and then right now I don't know if there's we're kind of submitted out there, but we don't have anything set on plate, so we can only hope.
Well, I think it was great to share that with us. And you have one more screen?
No.
This is it? Okay. You can tell your friends, but they're not going to see it. Have to wait for that release. Good. I love the title. We almost sucked me into thinking we were going to see that baby, and we were just going to go back. back to Sunday school, and it's going to be good. You saved us from that. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Thanks. Brian? Not Uncle Brian? That's great. Did you have anybody else you wanted to thank who came with you who worked on the film, or they just hangers on?
No, we have a whole crew of dedicated, wonderful crew members that have come down. We have Matt and Aaron, who are our producers, and we have Sam, who is our wonderful wardrobe person who got to dress everyone there. And stylist. We have Tim, who he was our casting director and actually made out with a lot of potential Brians, and also had a very very important role as Julian, the challenge boy who Brian steals lunch money from. And then of course everyone that came out. Thank you.